a lot of the options that he can cover. He just knows how to be so efficient and clean with it. He keeps people off.
I mean, you have to as Pal.
Yeah.
He's such an execution-heavy character. There's not much for the imagination for Palutena, as she's pretty simple in terms of design. But to truly master it, you have to be on point. You really have to be fully awake. You have to be making sure you're hitting your ledge trap correctly. You're reacting accordingly to every option.
Wow.
Selecting some ledge. It's tough, but we're getting into it right now. Jen already getting a nice little hot start off. The good thing about Pal is her advantage. It's primo. It's great. She can keep you going in the washing machine, and she wants to push you to the ledge, which she excels at immensely.
I love the way that Jen is just giving up just a little bit of space to Mr. Lee. Just trying to say, hey, are you going to come back aggressively? Oh, if so, congrats. I have my back here, so try to get past this. And he's done a really good job of walling him. But now, Mr. Lee has Jen at the ledge. Caught him jumping back on. Tries to maybe go for the ledge grab there, but misses it.
All right, though, still just good quality nooch going on right now. Mr. E managed to claw his way back just a little bit there. You know, find the center stage control, but you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught jumping right in front of Palu because that nair is right there for you to eat. Okay.
Oh, both
wow,
of them
they traded.
Yeah, they're both just trying to scramble to get back to center stage as quickly as possible. Jen's so scary, but the way that he is surely hopping in, you see Mr. Lee shielding each time that he does that, but that back is going to be able to clean it up. And this is a pretty good lead because, listen, unless you're at the ledge, Palutena might have a bit of a tough time finding those stocks.
For real. You know, she can't really kill you unless she hits one of her confirms, like falling there into up tilt, anything like that. She needs something at the ledge, like a down tilt back air per se, you know.
Wow, Sean, you're a phenomenal caster. You did it. Yeah, that's Palutena classic. It just catches you DIing in, especially if you like, you know, you don't normally want to be holding out at the ledge either, so it's a bit of a DI check sometimes. So Mr. Lee just has to make sure that he cleans that up.
I love how Jen has been finishing off these combos with Nair, just knowing when his food is finished, you know, not leaving anything to the imagination, executing what he wants to execute, and then setting himself up to get better stage positioning and even better ledge positioning on it. Oh my god!
I love the idea that because even if the hitbox doesn't connect, the windbox just pushes you a little bit further off. It just basically has a get out of jail free code.
There's no loss there. Loss is negligible. Okay, great parry. Jen locking it down right now. My man looking like an official trapper right now. All right, here we go. No jump. He's down.
Yeah.
He's dead. Take him off the grill. He's cooked.
There was nothing else Mr. Lee could have done in that position.
No,
he was just basically
dead,
a sitting
bro.
duck for Jen.
All right, though, Jen shielding up the ledge. Yeah, for real. I like how you note that, too, because I think patience is a virtue, especially against players like Mr. E, who tend to play pretty based on hard. Wow.
He has no double jump, and he's off stage now, but Jen doesn't fully commit. I love the fact that he just keeps on getting back onto the ledge, because no matter what, he just doesn't want to get lit for himself.
Yikes. Jickies. All right, though, Mr. E clawing his way back in. He's a man of composure. You know, we've seen him. I've seen this man clutch from the depths of hell before, so never know. But Jen is just not giving it up. As soon as Jen even thinks he's about to lose, that's the thing. As soon as Jen even thinks that he's going to lose space, he backs off immediately. And oh my god,
just caught him pressing so many buttons.
That's a call out. He said, "Stop mashing it." Your APM is way too high right now, bro. What are you playing? Are you playing League of Legends right now? Stop pressing so many buttons.
He was swinging. He was like, yo, I want to get you off stage.
You do be swinging that sword, though. But that kind of got him cooked a little bit. Jen was just playing so... I think it was ice cold, I think is the best way to describe it. Like, very composed. Left a little bit of space, like you said before. So Mr. E thought he could, you know, gave himself a little bit of wiggle room to really kind of anticipate what options Mr. E was going to throw out, and it worked brilliantly. You know?
He would dash into Mr. E's immediate area of effect, especially at ledge, and then dash back. And then that always consistently baited some sort of an option for Mr. E, be it a defensive one or an aggressive one. And as a result, Jen was just able to sit there, react, and be like, hey, I got a back, I got a dash attack. What are you going to do about it? And the answer is absolutely nothing. One big thing that I really love from Jen is he just doesn't commit off stage when he doesn't have to either. When he sees that directional air dodge, he knows how to punish the leg. When he doesn't, he jumps back onto the stage and ledge traps.
So we're going to town. I like the stage a lot for Mr. E. It gives him a little bit more real estate to operate around. He can shark under these platforms really, really nicely. It also eliminates the threat factor of Palu getting off the top pretty easily. So definitely agree with this counter pick. That being said, there's still two ledges, homies, and you're getting trapped on one of them right now.
Yep. Ooh, Jen, I love the way that he's been landing a lot with Duffy as well. Is this going to be it?
Oh,
he scouts out the double jump.
Oh, great landing down there from Mr. E right there. Literally the only thing he could have done to get Jen off his back when he was striking for that landing.
Jen just spacing himself so safely. I like the idea for Mr. Lee. He tried to catch him dashing and shielding, but Jen really smartly just letting go of his shield. Always better to eat that hit instead of, you know, getting your shield broken.
For real. And you've noticed Jen is not even opting to play the spacing game. He's so confident in this mid-range against Mr. E, and Mr. E's been struggling.
He sat there.
Get out of my head.
He knew that it was going to happen.
Get out of my head, Charles. Using his brain, bro. Each cell.
That was such a good
Each
lead.
wrinkle. Okay, here we go. Kind of a weird interaction right there. Kind of maybe made Jen a little hesitant to keep going right there. But still, that was only the first stock, Dara. That was one of the first
Look at
stock.
these landing mix-ups from Jen, but he put himself into so much lag. Mr. Lee, plenty of time just to be able to up and punish Jen's next option. But now he has Mr. Lee off stage again, and look what happens when he commits once. Suddenly, he's the one getting ledge trapped, but not very long as he fights his way back on.
Mr. E trying to find his way in with these landing aerials so much, but Jen has been doing such a magnificent job of calling out all of these jumps from Mr. E. And you've noticed, again, Dara, the positioning. Jen has not been giving up space. He's been doing all of his aerials either in place or calling out a jump, and it's been working.
Yep. And look at that mix-up, too. Mr. Lee was fully intent on Jen just sort of gunning in there, and he mixes up, throws out an auto reticle, and was catching him, dashing in once again. But now Jen, this is where the struggle begins. How do you get off the ledge, but just catches Mr. Lee once again, just like pressing these buttons and putting himself into lag.
That's the thing. I think he's trying to read Jen. I mean, you kind of have to because you're committing to that falling nair. That's the thing. Like, Palu can catch you while you're jumping or while behind you or anything. The main ledge trapping tool Lucina has at her disposal that's fast enough to really cover a lot of the options is falling nair. So you kind of have to hard to commit to that when you think the opponent's going to go up, as opposed to Palu, who can kind of react to your ledge play pretty well.
Jen just double jumping back onto the stage, catching spot dodge with F tilt. Such an active move, and that's ultimate dash grabs, baby. Generally speaking, not good.
Not good.
Yeah.
Bad. Horrendous.
No double jump off stage. This should be the stop for Mr.
Nice.
Lee. Yes, it is. I like the idea that Jen didn't want to go to ledge immediately, just in case Mr. Lee wanted to go for the 2-frame, but he put nail in such a way that it would both 2-frame and catch angle mix-ups. So, just solid play.
All right, so here we go again.
My.
Excellent chase right there. Oh, that puts Mr. Lee in such a bad spot. Double jump gone.
Oh,
Nothing left. He has to commit to an air dodge, but he manages to get out of there by the skin of his teeth.
Lucina air speed, kind of nice. Lucina also uppy, big.
Facts. On God, no cap. All right. Mr. E finding himself in the driver's seat, finally just getting this fat ledge trap going. Not letting it go. Great falling up right there.
Catches Jen's next option. He positioned himself so well just to be able to catch him, pressing a little bit too aggressively. That tech roll out saved him, because if he was any closer, Jen would have uploaded back in.
Great parry right there to find himself out of the corner and not commit away. Just DIing out. Really, really smart right there. To not do that. DI that
Forces
throw
out
in.
the double jump, but still is able to recover low and catches the goal in. Is that going to be it? Yes, it is. Jen taking it 2-0 with a really clean and conservative set.
Jen almost looked a little relieved right there. You know, that was